Alrighty, everybody. If you can hear me, welcome to part 3 of the 2019 Christmas Central live stream. I'm starting a little bit early. Just want to make sure everything is, working out. Looks good, sounds good, all that good stuff. Today, or tonight, I should say, this evening, we are going to be looking at the basement. So this, of course, is my basement. I kind of nickname it like the mini Christmas Central, if you will. So this is going to be, probably not as long as the first 2 streams. And I might not be as active chat-wise, which might not be a problem depending on how many viewers we get. It looks like we do have 1, though. And, we're just going to go ahead and I'm going to talk, but I'm going to start decorating the basement here for Christmas Central 2019. So, again, like always, if you have any questions, feel free to throw them in the live chat, and I will look at it once in a while. I will go ahead and do my best to answer said questions. But right now we're going to start putting up some lights here in the basement. And we're going to start with these red icicle lights. So, I know, it's really freaking weird, actually. If you look at the package of these lights, they actually look like just regular, clear Christmas lights. But when you open them, they are in fact red. I had to order these online. I know. I had to order red Christmas lights online. You would think that would be like the most common color. However, so I'm going to put these up. You guys may remember in the not too distant past of 2018, these red icicle lights were a big part of Christmas Central last year. And that's not a coincidence. Actually, I will finish my statement, but I want to give people a little bit of time to show up because I know how anticipated this stream was. So this is part 3, as I mentioned, of the Christmas Central live stream. Had a really great time with the first 2 parts, and if any of you guys have any questions on anything or any comments, again, feel free to leave them. Right now, I'm just kind of setting up. And this probably won't be as long as the first 2 streams. In fact, I'm positive it won't be. First 2 streams are like almost 2 hours long. Last one I think was over 2 hours. Not that I could decorate. I could do Christmas stuff all day, but I understand why some people might not want to watch 2.5 hours of me walking around going, where'd the lights go? Thankfully, and we'll see what happens. I think I brought everything I need for this. I'm looking at it right now, most of the lights and all the stuff. If not, I'm not too far from the headquarters, which, as you guys know, is the closet in my bathroom, or closet's more like a former shower, but that's where I keep all my old Christmas stuff. Who am I talking to? I have no idea. I don't care. Alright. Take a look at the tote board. We got 1 viewer. Probably me, checking out my own stream on YouTube. So, hi, Bobby. What's up? I'm going to go ahead and plug these in now. Actually, I want to be smart for once. I'm going to get on the ladder before it's too late. Got this little step stool to make this a little bit easier. And we're going to see what happens here. I'm going to try not to touch this really boiling hot pipe. Hey, wouldn't be Christmas without a little adventure. Ooh, those look really nice. When you don't see these things for a while, and I know it does seem like Christmas comes back like really quick every year, but I don't know, at the same token, first time I see the lights again, whether they're from last year or from way long ago, like it's still really cool to see them. Thankfully, for the most part, Christmas lights have been pretty reliable for me. Like, I'm able to use them for several years before inevitably they go out. But yeah, these were from last year. And actually, I think the red looks even better down here. But we'll see. So, those of you who may have been following my past setups, you know that I do like a little bit of stuff downstairs with lighting. Usually not too much. Even this year, we'll see. I probably will do more, though, as far as certain corners of the room might get a little more attention. If my friend Kurt ends up watching this at any point, he'll be happy to know that I'm going to make a little area here for the penguin race right here. I'm actually going to make like kind of a penguin corner right here on this dresser. I got the penguin that my friend Lex got me last year. I've got this. I've actually got a surprising number of penguin things, so I thought, why not just put them all together? Oh, here we go. We got our first comment. Hey, it's Ryan. Hey, about time. I was wondering where the Houlihan brothers were. You guys missed the first 2 parts of the stream. But we're here, we're live, get used to it. Poly Productions, you know, I think it was about a year ago or so where people were saying I should do like live streams. And I'm like, well, why am I going to do that? Like, my internet probably can't handle it, and nobody watches the studio recordings I do, so why am I going to do a live stream? Well, I'm really glad I ended up doing it. Because in the first couple streams, I've had a few viewers. Some of them I know pretty well, some of them I don't, and it's great getting to know them. So I'm glad I've gone this route, particularly with Christmas, but even with other things. I like doing live streams. Even if I only get 1 or 2 viewers, I like interacting. It makes the experience more interesting. Because otherwise it's just me talking, and yeah, I can think of things to talk about, but that doesn't make it good. You know, it's a little more entertaining if I'm kind of just giving topics off the cuff and, you know, responding to people in real time. I can't think of my clever answers. Yeah, because believe it or not, I really put a lot of thought into the other things I say. Alright, so those didn't go as far as I was hoping, but like I said, I got plenty of lights. That's not going to be an issue. Hey, we got 3 viewers. Excellent. Guessing the other one's probably the other hooligan brother. There. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and keep putting these up. These are the red icicle lights from last year. It's going to look like a freaking nightclub in here. Speaking of which, I even went ahead and changed the lamp to a red bulb. Originally, I had wanted, for upstairs, I had wanted a red and green bulb in the little, like, kind of chandelier looking thing, but they weren't really working well together. And I think part of that has to do with, like, the dimmer switch, because these aren't dimmable bulbs, so it's really weird. I still have a green light bulb upstairs. It adds kind of like a little green tint, but other than that, you know, I like the red down here, obviously, because it goes with the theme. In fact, this will probably screw up the video a little bit, but just want to take a quick look at how this looks with just the red lights glowing off me. I feel like I'm in a 1970s, like, bachelor pad or something. Alright, I'm going to turn the lights back on so that we can all see what I'm doing. That's what we're really here for, right? We're here for a little Christmas action. Hopefully the stream is looking and running okay for everybody. I'm going to go ahead and just take a little sneak peek myself. I know my bit rate, I'm probably running at like 240p, but to me it's not about the quality of it. I mean, it is, but I'm also recording this to my camera, so... Oh, shoot, I'm not. Okay, now I'm recording this to my camera, so, you know, any footage that might glitch out of the stream, I can make a separate video and kind of give you the raw footage so that you can see this better. I know that's what everybody wants. And actually, this next part I really didn't plan out well, so you might get to see some Bobby Gaines magic here. Let's try to put up these Christmas lights. Oh, nice. Once again, I am going to try to take your questions. I might not be able to look at the computer too often just because of where I am in the room. But I hope you're enjoying the show, whoever's watching. And I hope that you've enjoyed this Christmas 2019 coverage. I think already we've kind of surpassed the goals of past Christmases with how much I've actually revealed and how much I'm going to continue to reveal. Some big stuff coming up. I'm not even going to announce it because I don't know yet when the dates will be, but there will be at least one more live stream of Christmas Central going up, at least one more, and then some other live streams about other things. And it's an exciting time of year. It really is. First week of November, and now it's kind of the second week of November, and as the weeks go, they get more and more impactful. And I don't even know. Like, we're going to go into some uncharted territory here because you guys know, from watching my videos so long, you know the kind of the structure. You know, Thanksgiving's a big deal. After Thanksgiving, Christmas season, Christmas Central, all that stuff. But, like, I've never had a Christmas of this magnitude, so when it gets closer to the big day, I'm not even sure what the custom is because I've never had to do something like this before. Where's John Carter? Yeah, John Carter doesn't want to be in this. Let me tell you, and I'm not going to, you know, talk too much about my friend, especially online where you can find it, but John Carter, let's just say, does not like Christmas very much at all. And that's fine. You know, a lot of people don't, or a lot of people don't like it as much as I do, but yeah, this is the last place that John would be, is, you know, help me put up Christmas lights. So right now I'm looking bewildered because I either can't find the hook I put here last year or it fell off. There used to be a hook. This is also brick, which is notoriously hard to adhesive things to. So thankfully, what I did remember to do was bring some of my hooks, and without taking out half this room, which is also a concern. Yeah, this is interesting. It's funny, when these things aren't on Christmas Central, they're actually not as long as I thought. I thought this would go through at least half the room. Let's see, we still got 3 viewers. One of them I can guarantee was not John Carter. But I like John. You know, there's this weird thing with John where it's like, he's probably the least willing participant of Body Productions. Like, he hates it. But he's like also the most requested. Everyone's like, hey, where's John? What's John doing? Like, John freaking hates, like, he hates being on film. He hates the whole mall tour thing. He hates all of it, but to his credit, he goes along with it. He comes to the birthday bashes and, you know, goes through the motions, which I appreciate. You know, he's been my friend for a long time, and, you know, I might have to do what I was trying to avoid doing, and that's going upstairs to get something I forgot, because I don't have any adhesives for these hooks. So I will be back in a second. You guys want to talk about John or whatever you want to talk about? Won't be too long before I'm back. Yo. I know, isn't this exciting? You guys are watching like 3 minutes of an empty room, I'm sorry. Like I said, this really is all very live. Yeah, we kept our viewers anyway, one of whom was not John Carter. Alright, so I only have a couple of these strips left for adhesives. These hooks come with adhesive, but they're really super lousy. They're called removable hooks, which I figured meant, you know, you could remove them. But no, they just remove themselves because the freaking adhesive is so bad. So, I don't know how many hooks I'm going to need. I was under the impression that I had a couple up here from last year, because I don't move them. So, by the way, fun fact, this house is probably filled with hooks. Well, not probably, it is. In various places from all the Christmas lights I've hung over the years, but I really like these hooks. These Command, like whatever you call them, the mounting hooks. I've been using these probably since 2012 or so. I mean, for one thing, they do the job, and for another thing, they're not noticeable. So the rest of the year, they just kind of are there, but unless you look super close, you're never going to be like, oh, why is there a clear hook on the fireplace? Like, you'll never see this thing. Especially, I hid them so well, I can't even see the one I put up last year. But I think it fell off. I mean, they do, the adhesive on these are pretty good, but every so often they do fall down, or they, you know, after a year just sitting there in the weather or whatever. I mean, it gets kind of humid down here, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm no expert on these. I like these hooks, but I hate the adhesive. These hooks are a lot better, like in terms of, like, compared to the old hooks, which had kind of a sharper edge, so it was kind of hard to keep the wire in them. These have a nice curvy edge, so they're like perfect for wiring. Now I'm hoping that stays. God only knows. Alright, so this is a little... I heard like a weird noise, like the lights are about to fall down. I heard it again, but that was me hitting the lamp. So this is a bit of a weird situation, because we got the red lights kind of on this one side of the room, not going as far as I had hoped, but of course I got plenty more lights, so we're going to go ahead and grab the next set of lights, see how far we can get. And, you know, if worse comes to worse, I got to grab more lights somewhere, I'll grab more lights. I'm in no shortage of lights. So back to John Carter, yes. I don't know, what do you want to know about him? I met him a long time ago. Probably probably definitely my longest tenured friend that I'm still friends with. Like, I mean, technically I had a couple friends before I met him, but he's the only one that stuck around. I've been friends with him for over 20 years, basically. And the funny thing about John and I is that, you know, while we went to elementary school together and middle school together, we didn't go to high school together, and we didn't go to college for the first year or so. So for about 5 years there, I basically didn't see John at all. And then we, you know, long story short, somehow we end up back in each other's lives one way or another. So, I mean, I'm happy, you know, for the last 10 years or so, he's been one of my best friends, and he knows that, and we all know that. He's just not the kind of person that's going to say that kind of thing. I'm very straightforward with how I feel about people, if they're my best friends or if they're whatever. Like, oh, crap, I blocked myself. Like, see, I'll express that emotion right now. But no, I'm the kind of person I'll be like, hey, man, you know, you're a good friend to me. You know, like, John's done so much. You know, he's always there. He's been to, like, every birthday party. Even though, truth be told, I think he thinks I'm too old for them, and I'm inclined to agree. I have a box back here for some reason. Like an unmade shipping box. Whatever. Let's see. If anyone has any specific questions, I can address those now. Tell me everything. What is there? I don't know what there is to tell. I'm starting from the beginning here. So I met him in 5th grade. Well, technically we had gone to school before that, but we really started talking more in 5th grade. Like I said, I don't know. Like he's just kind of Mr. Reliable. I have to be honest, you know. Not that my other friends aren't, but he's been to, like I said, the most birthday bashes of anybody. He's been, you know, there for good and bad, and vice versa. But, you know, like I said, that's just not, it's not John's way to be a part of, like, these live streams or even mall tours and stuff. I know he was in Crash Daniels, he was in some of my other movies, but that's not really his thing, and I respect that. And, you know, that's kind of how it goes. You know, I've got a lot in common with some of my friends, and some of my friends I don't. But, you know, we're all friends anyway. Yeah, I know, that was kind of a boring statement, but that's all I got at the moment. Like I said, there's this weird fascination around John, not just you, Ryan. Like, everybody wants to know about him. Everyone's like, hey, why doesn't John do this? Or why isn't John in that? I'd be like, you know, normally I'd say, well, you gotta ask John, but I won't even bother saying that because John won't answer you. What the hell am I doing? John doesn't really like to talk about John. Unless it's on his terms. Now I gotta focus or I'm gonna fall off this damn thing. Which I know would be a great video, but I'd like to live to see this Christmas since I've been talking so much about it. I would like to at least get to enjoy it before I die. Whoa, okay. That's what that's gonna do. Yeah, I really like these lights. These white projection lights made their debut in 2015. I know. This isn't related to John. The only reason I'm not facing the camera right now is because I'm trying to hold on for dear life while putting them up. And as soon as I get down from here, I will be able to check the viewership. Damn it. I feel like a freaking cat that got out of a tree and now I can't get down. Because I got nothing to hold on to. I know you guys can't see it in the video, but this ledge I'm standing on is like slightly broken, so I gotta watch where I step. So, yeah, there's that. There's that loveliness. I might have to adjust the camera now because I'm gonna start doing the other side of the room. Yeah, hopefully that answers some of your John questions. Did you know there's a car model called the Sonic? Yes, I did actually. That's the Chevy Sonic, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm just gonna go ahead real quick and shift the camera a little bit this way as we continue our journey through the basement Christmas Central. I don't know how good the Sonic is. If I'm not mistaken, it's an electric car or it's like a hybrid. I'm not sure. I know it's not like a strictly gas one. You know, the thought just occurred to me. I might not have enough lights to finish this room, only because of some of the other lights I have to put up. So we'll see how long this lasts. Can't believe it. All the lights I have. And I might not have enough to light the basement just because of how many I used upstairs. I don't know if I put a hook up here. It does not feel like I did. That's alright. I generally don't need the hooks over here because I have the curtain rod, which just freaking failed me. curtain rod, which, if I'm clever about it, kind of acts as a hook. It's kind of like a nice little ledge. I like these lights a lot, but, you know, they don't go very far. Like, yeah, we're already pretty much done as far as that goes, so I might have more time to show you some of the other stuff. I have more lights, which I'm about to employ the use of, but for now, again, this is not ideal. I mean, it looks nice, but this was not really what I was hoping for. Just for the heck of it, though, because I like to do this. Let's take a look at the room in the dark again. Alright, it is pretty cool, I gotta say. This Christmas Central in general, not just the basement, but the whole thing, I wanted to reference in some ways, and I know this is really ambitious, but I wanted to reference like every Christmas Central. So, the white glow, I know, might not mean a lot to any of you, but it reminds me a lot of Christmas 2015, which was the first year I used these. It was like really awe-inspiring, and every year with Christmas Central, I like experiment a little bit with different concepts. Sometimes they stick, sometimes they don't. This is a concept that has kind of a weird place, the projection lights, and that I use them almost every year. But other than 2015, they've never really been the centerpiece. But I still think it's a really important part of Christmas history, so I love using them again. You know, like I don't want to just forget them. I want them to have a good role with it. Let's see, we got some more comments coming. Hey, it's Quaffle Boy, Chicken Nugget. Have you tried Mountain Dew Sweet Lightning? I have. It is okay. First time I tried it, I actually didn't really like it, and since then I've kind of, I don't know, learned to deal with it. I see Frankie has added a lot to the conversation as usual. I'm happy to say that these live streams have gotten at least 3 or 4 views in every take, and the viewers have actually commented, so I thank you for that. Like I said, I know you don't have to watch. You have other things you could be doing. God knows you do. I understand that. So, yeah, I got one more string of lights that I'm going to add to this. Again, was really kind of hoping to go all the way around the room. We might have to get more Christmas lights. In fact, there's no might about it. I'm definitely going to have to get more Christmas lights. Which is not a problem. I got plenty of places to get them from. Including the Home Depot. Heyo. You should live stream the... What is it with you and that damn Bible game? I played it at your house once. It was okay. And now I can't find my lights again. No, I'm just kidding. They're right here. These are 12 feet. Well, that ain't going to do it. 12 feet's only going to get us like there. I'll have to get creative with something. I was at the bottom of my lights. So I want to keep the red and white theme kind of going here. Live stream Bible the game. One day Frankie's going to have a serious idea, and I'm not even going to take it seriously because of just how many of the ridiculous ideas he's had. And that's going to be a shame. So whenever that happens, somebody let me know. Like, hey, Frankie actually had a good idea, and I'll be like, yeah, okay. Put this box back. No idea why this is here. Into the corner you go. Never see that box again. All right. Now these red and white lights are also from last year. I used these on the curtain rod for Christmas Central 2018. A lot of these decorations I'm going to be using today are from that Christmas, in one way or another. Mother effing. There we go. Okay, we go. Like those. They actually, these also look better down here. So, how many of you who have watched the live stream so far of the Christmas Central that's going on upstairs, you may notice that there is kind of a contrast in that this is a little more old school. You know, a lot of red and white, kind of old-fashioned looking. And there's certainly nothing wrong with that. You know, in fact, that's a side of Christmas that I really enjoy. Growing up in the 90s, primarily the Christmas lights were white and clear, maybe occasionally red. Like the first time I saw multicolored Christmas lights was probably like the mid to late 90s, and I was like, whoa. I mean, not that I hadn't seen them, but like seen them on my tree personally. So, you know, every now and then I like to visit those olden days. Just like I'm going to go ahead and visit this stream, see what we got going on here. A little active conversation. I like the time Bobby lost his $2 at Olive Garden. You mean these $2? Actually, oh no, I still have one of the dollars. I think I spent the other one on something. Yeah. I remember the time. I also remember that time. Did it end up under my chair or something? Like, it made no sense where it was. Yeah, no. I definitely enjoyed losing my $2 at Olive Garden that I contributed for a very stupid cause. Did not happen, by the way, and I'm very disappointed to say that. Hooks here. These hooks here should hold, because these lights are pretty light. But these are not heavy lights like the projection lights. And I say that as they fall off the hook again. Get in here a little bit. Freaking Frankie. This is going further than I thought, actually. Alright, well, definitely going to need more lights, and that's not a problem. So, maybe I'll throw it out to the audience. What kind of lights do you think I should get to finish this room with? Because I'm going to have to. I have to get more lights anyway. I'm thinking maybe some more red icicle lights. I don't know. They're not that easy to find, though. Maybe I could do green. Kind of mix it up a little bit. We'll see. Let's see what's going on here. 3 viewers. Not that it's very practical, but oh, that would be so awesome. That would be so freaking awesome, actually. Frankie finally had a good idea. That would be so awesome. I've considered stuff like that. I've gone to a couple of Christmas stores where they have the track going around the room with the train. That would be so awesome. But hell, I've even had trouble setting up the train on the floor. I don't know why. Trains don't like me. Which is weird, because I like trains. I like the idea of a Christmas train, which I'm actually going to set one up today, but it's going to be a very small one that hopefully won't screw up. No, that would be awesome, actually. Don't think I haven't considered it. And in fact, I've got a few ideas that are kind of like that, but not really. Just because of my limitations. So I'm going to go ahead and clear this area off, since we're kind of as far as we're going to get with lighting. And I'm going to go ahead and make my little penguin section here, as I had mentioned earlier. So I have so many penguin things. Ew. Now we're down to 2 viewers. It'll just be Brian and Frankie then. Unless you couldn't take it anymore. I understand. No hard feelings. Alright, so like I said, we're going to populate this area with things about penguins. And yeah, I'm sure there's a card captors reference in there somewhere. Hey-o. Before I do that, though, I do want to wipe off the dresser. It's pretty dirty. It's supposed to be uniform. I should get more of these red and white ones. Ah. I don't know how this thing got so dusty. I'm needing to clean this area off anyway. Now, I don't know how much stuff I'm going to put on here. Obviously the penguin race will go here. Actually, I don't know if I brought it. Well, we'll see. Maybe I'll do a thin layer of fake snow on top. Hey, who wants to see an actual bottle of Mountain Dew Whiteout? Got one right here. It's true. Oh no, the penguins. Oh, it's the penguins. But yeah, I'm not gonna drink this on the air, but I got about 3 more of these suckers. God knows how hard these are to find. Alright, back upstairs I go. God damn it. Not more fake snow. Maybe. Look how far to go. It's full of snow. There. yeah, I'm thinking like a little layer of fake snow here like I do on the shelves upstairs, just to kind of, I don't know, make this a little bit better. It's not going to cover the whole thing, but this is also where I keep my clothes, so I don't really want to be struggling to get into my own dresser. Ew. Oh no, the penguins. Oh yes, the penguins. In fact, we're going to go ahead right now and pan over to this area here, and I realize this is going to be kind of an awkward angle, but it's really all I can do, just because of how close I am to the computer plugged in. I don't have a very long, whatever the word is here. Alright, this is, like I mentioned, my friend Lex got me this last year. This little light up penguin guy. And either the batteries died or I didn't put batteries in it, but I'm pretty sure I put batteries in it. Son of a bitch. Oh, God, those are dead. Wow, okay, well, I'm not even going to attempt that on camera. There are batteries in here. They're very dead. But for right now, we're just going to set it up. I'll change the batteries later because holy freaking crap. Let's just say, not only is there like battery acid on them, it's actually melting the label on the battery. Like, it's ridiculously disgusting. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to fix that. Is that my $2? No. You really do have to save those penguins. You might have to save this penguin. Stupid sunbeam batteries, like the ones you get at the dollar store. Now I see why. Alright, so of course the penguin race. Set this up. I don't know if this is going to work either, but I'll do a little test in a second. That's dead. I figured as much. And I'm not going to do that on camera either because I got to unscrew it and I got to find a D battery. So you're just going to have to trust me here that this stuff usually works. This is why we don't do this more often. Alrighty. We're having some fun, right? I'd like to think so. Well, this piece here requires no batteries. The one I'm about to pull out here. This is kind of like a little penguin mountain, if you will. I'm not really sure how you describe this. It can work as a fountain. I tried that one year. Really bad idea. It's got like cracks in it in the worst possible places, so you can put water through it, but it ain't going to work. It's going to drip everywhere. So I ain't doing that. I'm thinking here. I'm thinking. And there's other stuff too, because I'm also going to make a little kind of Christmas village on this bureau here, so whatever doesn't go there, I may move over to here. This is looking kind of empty right now. I believe this thing can light up, if nothing else. So let me try that, because the fountain isn't going to work. I know that. This is actually a really nice piece, and it really fits the whole penguin theme pretty well. Let's see. I could swear this did something besides nothing. There are batteries in it. They almost look good. But there's no like on-off switch. Right now, isn't this fascinating? Okay, so there's batteries in it, but there's no on-off switch. I think there were lights in it at one time. Oh, here we go. Whoa! Well, that's freaking creepy. Let's never do that again. Alright. Wow, that was freaking scary as hell. Let's not do that. Jeez, that was freaking creepy. I did not like that at all. I'm just gonna go ahead and be honest with you. Jeez. Alright, got 5 viewers now. You fixed the penguin race. Well, the penguin race is easy. I just got to put a battery in it. It takes 1D battery. The penguin race was never broken, just the batteries had died. A little update on the roller coaster. I went ahead and ordered another roller coaster because I actually opened it up. I took a look at the roller coaster on the inside. Fairly complex, but not too complex. But I saw what happened is whoever I bought it from like super glued some gears together, and the super glue broke. So the gear that's supposed to turn the conveyor belt was like broken in half. I had no way to fix it basically. I understood how it worked, but by the time I got on eBay and ordered a new gear and took the thing apart again, and then it might still not work, I'd be out like almost $100. So I was just like, screw it, I'm just going to get a new one that I know will work, you know, from HSN. So I literally just ordered a new one. If I can figure out how to fix that one, I will, and then I'll have 2 of them. But I'm at a point where I didn't have time to wait, and I didn't have the money to potentially waste, so I just spent the money on what I hope will work, because that roller coaster is like the centerpiece of Christmas Central upstairs. So yeah, that's what was broken. Penguin Race, fingers crossed, has been fine since I got it. So, are you serious? Okay, that was freaky. I didn't touch that. You guys saw I wasn't touching that. The Penguin Race just freaking came to life. That is freaking crazy. It's not broken, but I think the tracks just need to be adjusted is all. But I mean, the freaking steps work fine. That is freaking insane that just started working again like that. That is freaking crazy. What the hell is going on here? I'll just have to fix the tracks later. I think the tracks are kind of off the rails here. They're like kind of bent. Yeah, let me further break the Penguin Race. I'm sorry, but that freaked me the hell out. Yeah, it works. I mean, you guys saw it the first time I turned it on, it didn't work. That was really freaking weird. Dear God, can we talk about the chicken nuggets? I mean, alright. That was weird. You guys saw, I was over there, I was over here, and the thing was off, and it freaking just turned itself on. Is this Christmas or Halloween? I can never tell. Oh, my God. So this just needs a little bit of adjustment, because there's really not much to this. This is just like a little escalator, basically. And what keeps the Penguins going down is the track being kind of slanted, which right now it's kind of flat, and that's why the Penguins aren't going down the track very well. So this has to be put back into place or something. Which I will go ahead and attempt right now. I definitely want to do that. Well, you guys get the idea. Oh, I see. It just wedges under here. I've already broken one of these things. An engineer I am not. I think it's also super dusty. I don't know if that would matter, but it probably creates too much friction. Holy crap, man, that was scary. That was scary, as John would say. Alright, what have I missed? Saturday. It was the Saturday to Coast of John Carter, maybe. I did see him on Saturday. Alright, well for now, I'm going to take a break from that penguin area. We're going to go over to right down here. We're going to try to build a little Christmas village, as I had mentioned. Now, I've actually got an extra outlet kind of buried under here, so I can plug a couple extra things in. But right now, for your viewing pleasure or displeasure, depending on how you look at it, I'm going to go ahead and set up this little mini train, like I had mentioned. I have a smaller train. I'm going to fix the camera too, because I'm not really in the shot. There. Freaking John Carter ghost. Alright, am I in the shot now? A little better? Worse? Better? It's better. Alright, cool. Battery operated train set. No idea how. This should not be hard to put together. This should be just tracks and cars, but that's what I thought the first time I got one of these, and it didn't work out so great. And yes, that was Holiday Coke. I don't know if anybody's tried the cranberry Sprite. I'm actually somewhat curious to try it, but I don't want to buy like a whole 12-pack of it just to find out it sucks. So, yeah, that's where I am on that. I have no idea what to expect here. Unboxing a giant piece of styrofoam. Okay. so we got the train tracks, and we got the train itself. Got this little tiny piece of instructions. Batteries should only be installed by an adult. Well, I guess I'm out. This product requires 2 AA batteries, which thankfully I have right here. And yeah, we'll see how this son of a gun goes. Somebody tells me I'm going to have to open this up to put the batteries in. Yep, that's a screw. Wow, the instructions really tell you nothing about this. Alright. Isn't it Hayo? No, it's Hayo. That's how I got my start in the big time. With the Hayo. Okay, it'd be nice if it told me where to put the batteries. I'm guessing in here. So I gotta open this up. You know what? Screw it. Literally. I'm gonna go get a screwdriver. I wanna see if this train works before I go through all the trouble. Alright. Now we're cooking with gas. So a lot of this stuff, like I mentioned, is stuff that couldn't fit upstairs just because there's so much stuff going on up there as it is. Right now, Dr. Bobby's about to operate on this train. Hopefully this is simple enough. Hopefully I figure out how to use a screwdriver. If I can just, okay, yeah, this just pulls out, looks like. Oh, fuck. Well, that screw's gone. Nah, it's in the packaging somewhere. God damn it. Fiddlesticks. That's why I hate things that screw. The screw was so small. Hey, the phone's ringing. Maybe it's Walmart with my extra screw. I'll have to screw off. Oh, it even comes with a little tree. Oh, that's kind of cool. I actually was not expecting that. I don't know if it was supposed to come with a little tree, but there was a little tree in one of the cars. Damn, it almost makes up for losing the screw. I put the screw in the tuna. Oh, son of a bitch. Pretty sure it fell in here. I can't see all too well, but take everything out just to see where the frickin' screw went. Unless it hit the floor. It might hit the floor. No. The screw is so small. Why do they make the screw so small? I tell you what. I'm going to see what the viewers have to say about this. Apparently nothing. We got 5 viewers, though. I don't think I've ever gotten more than 5 viewers, but I'll take it. I wonder if this can go in without the screw. I really don't. Like, it looks like it would just slide in. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it shut, though. I think I had this problem with another train of mine. See, that might stay on. It's not like this thing's going over like a ramp or anything. Well, if I find the screw, I'll put it back in. If not, oh well. Let me just make sure the on switch isn't on so that the batteries don't activate as soon as I put it on. It's on off. Yeah, this is just kind of a nice little throwback. Wrong batteries. Nice little throwback to Christmas 2016 with the train set going around the tree. Is it seltzer or well, sometimes you have the seltzer after the seltzer. I can't tell if I'm ordering seltzer or seltzer. Seltzer. Maybe this could be the show. This could be the show right here. What? Just this. Just us talking. Well, what's the show about? It's about nothing. Everyone else is doing something, we'll do nothing. Literally the story of Body Productions. I really don't know where that screw went. That's going to really make me angry. It was so small. If it fell behind here, it's gone. It's gone if it's there. You know what? That might stay. It might not. It's kind of floppy. And there is another screw on the bottom, but if I take that off, that's going to cause other problems. So, I don't have another screw that size, because I wasn't thinking today I would lose a tiny screw inside the packaging of a toy train. Silly me. Anyways, take all the tracks out so I can double check. Hey, I found the screw. Found the screw. Knick-knack, the patty's back. These are the things I'm going to watch like 30 years from now and be like, wow, kind of suck. Even though I have the screw, I still can't freaking see what I'm doing. Who makes a screw this tiny, I tell you? What would I expect? It's from Walmart. Son of a bitch. It's like I don't want to lose this screw again. I want to make sure it stays in. The only thing worse than this screw is the screw on the bottom of the Magic Tracks cars, which I'm going to have to also open up to change the batteries, because, the way they build that is so frustrating. But luckily this multi-purpose screwdriver can do the trick. Let's see what this thing does before I put it on the tracks. Wow, that's not annoying at all. That's a very pleasant noise. So back to John. Oh my God! You know, you guys want to talk about John? Just go check out his YouTube channel. Oh wait, he doesn't have one. Hey, what the heck was that? Oh, it's like a piece of tape on here. I'm like, why is it getting stuck? So I'm hoping because this is a smaller train, it'll actually like run better. Because the big clunky ones always fell off the tracks. At least we know we won't lose the screw again. That's already been taken care of. For now. Oh my God. Alright, put this away, put this away. Okay, let's start building this thing. I got my little Christmas tree here. I actually got a bunch of these upstairs. I should probably go grab them, but I think we watched enough of my empty basement. Like, what do you want to know about John? There's really not much to know. So I got a couple things I can plug in here, thanks to the fact that I have an outlet underneath this. So these are the tracks. Don't know, I might not be able to use all of them just because of how limited space I have. But I'm going to try. There's a screwdriver. This is the life, huh? I do like doing this, I mean, obviously. It's cool having a few viewers along for the ride. I'm going to take everything else off of here so that I can see what I'm doing. And then I'm going to actually go ahead and move the camera so you can see it better. Back to John. Oh, we lost a viewer. Probably Frankie. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get that Christmas magic started with the train. You get a train, and you get a train. Everybody gets a train. So, take a look here. This is actually, I'm looking forward to this. I mean, there's a lot of little parts of Christmas Central besides the tree and the bigger stuff that I'm really looking forward to seeing come to fruition, because I've, never done this before. I've never made like a little train set on the on this thing. Now, I believe, before I go too crazy here, problem's going to be these curvy tracks. I don't know if I'm going to have enough room to do this now. Alright, well, let's take a look. I might not be able to use all the tracks. I mean, straight away I should be fine. Of course, getting these all hooked together is always fun. It always seems like such a great idea at the time. We're going to try it. Do I only have? I took all the tracks out, right? Son of a bitch. Let's see what I got for tracks. Oh, there's only 2 straight tracks. I don't know why the picture makes this look so much more elaborate. So they're pretty much all curved tracks, which means I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this because it's probably going to curve off the damn bureau. So wait a minute. Then I can only do, there's only 2 curved tracks, unless, Let me just try something first. See, I don't always plan this stuff as well as I should. Oh yeah, this reminds me of 2016 putting this thing together. If there's like any mistake at all in these, which looks like I've already made a couple mistakes, like the freaking train's gonna like hit a bump and freaking fall off this thing. Yeah, there's no freaking way. I'm already going off the freaking bureau here. Alrighty. Well, this was fun while it lasted. Let's see. Have to figure out somewhere else to put this. Well, that friggin' sucks. Unless I just don't use all the track and I just make like a little circle here. But I don't even know if I have enough to do that. Let me take out the straight tracks because that's freaking annoying the hell out of me. I have more room here, but again, it's not going to matter because the curve is so wide, they don't give me enough straight tracks. So say I have to just use 4 tracks, 4 circular tracks to make one big circle. It does not feel like it's connected at all. Of course, the instructions offer no guidance. There's no freaking way. There is no freaking way. I would need like a platform or something to add to this. Even with doing that. Let me see. Back to John. God damn it, John. Alright. Try to think. I was hoping this would be a little more oval shaped because then I was just going to do it like across here and like there. And of course that just happened. It's kind of what I like about these live streams though, is like things don't go perfectly, so it's not like, you know, oh look, I just did that in like 2 seconds. I'm smart. I can figure this out. So I've got what? 2 straight tracks that we're desperately going to need. What if I did... That's not going to work. See, it could work, but I need different assortment of tracks here. I would need like a super curvy one or something. So I can connect these. Oops. I mean, I could. Let me see. I would need something else. We lost a viewer because nobody knows what the hell's going on, including me. I'm trying to think if there's anything in this room I could do this on. Because this is really the biggest area I've got. I'm not going to put them on the floor. Well, the place is in Christmas Central itself, but I've already got a bunch of other stuff going on in there. I really like this thing too. See if I can't come up with something. Where about the straight tracks? Oh, here. Alright, what if I did? These can't all have the same curve. Maybe they do, I don't know. I think they do. So usually they give you one that has like a really tight curve and one that's got like a bit of a slower curve to it. See what I can make happen. Could do something like super weird with it. It's still going to be going off the edge though. Huh, maybe I'll have to put it on the wall like Frankie said. Hey. Well, we got 3 viewers still. Miraculously enough. Damn. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I got no idea what I'm doing. That much is clear. I can't really move that. If anyone's got any ideas, I'm all ears. This won't even stay with nothing on it. Just want to try something. Am I putting these on upside down? I'm putting these on upside down. At least this one was. It should be going this way. I'll try something. It's not going to be pretty. And now that I've realized that, let's see. I gotta take something off of here. This off. Oh, great. This is gonna be fun. See, this is why it's live. 3 viewers, alright. I'd like to do something besides struggle with this train set for 2 hours. I don't know if it's a struggle, I just don't know where I'm going to put the thing. I'm sure I can figure something out. If I don't put it there, I wonder. This is a bit of a bizarre idea, but I'm getting a little desperate now. How small is this train? I realize you guys can't see what I'm doing right now, but I've got kind of an idea here. Ooh. Ooh, alright. Let's try this. This is actually a very dumb idea, but I think I can do it. So, you guys can't see, I realize that. I'm going to try to move the camera to where I am, but you're not going to be able to see it probably. I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to put this on the floor, but I'm going to put it on the floor so that it goes underneath my dresser and back out. I think that'll look kind of cool, and the train is small enough that it can clear the height of that. So I've actually got an idea. See, this is kind of where stuff like this happens, where it kind of, I can't believe this thing. If you guys don't know what this is the Saxoboom. So, it might have finally died. I was about to say this thing's lasted forever. I think it finally died. The freaking Saxoboom. This thing lasted forever. I think this was from Christmas '99. In fact, I might find somewhere to hang this thing in Christmas Central. I really like this stupid thing. Let's see something real quick. See if I've got a loose nail or something. Nah, I'm not gonna do it right now, but I might end up hanging the Saxoboom somewhere because it was just that ridiculous. I'm probably not gonna keep it there, but this thing is so old. I might put some new batteries in that, actually. All right, I'm getting off topic here. Back to John. This is very unconventional, even for me. So I don't know if this is going to work. I hope it does, because I do want this train thing to get some use. Really, the only one who's going to be inconvenienced by this is me, and that's okay, because I like trains, so it's not really an inconvenience for me. I want to try something now before I get too far on this. Okay. I'll have to move this over a little bit. Do some very creative stuff here. Did not expect to be doing this, but it's okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. Everything's always too tight for me. Like, it's just never quite enough space. See, you guys only see the finished product. You don't see all the crap I do to get it to that point. Remove this. So now all of a sudden this becomes the thing I have to work on more. How many room do I? Oh, I am smushed right up against this. Oh, this is not gonna work. At least not like that. I don't know what all these are. I think these are blinds. These were blinds. Let's see something here. If I can just... That might have to work. Let's see. Make sure the tracks are all in the right place. This is going to be one of those bizarre things that I'm probably never going to do again, because this is a very bad idea. But I want to put my train up, so I'm going to go ahead and just give it a shot. If it doesn't work, well, so be it. Least time trying. Don't know what it is with this. Me and trains, you know, just don't get along. And that's not going to work, because that's not... I know the train can fit under here, but I don't see it fitting... Let's see something. Yeah, I know, this is stupid. Again, I appreciate anyone who's watching this. I thought this would be a lot simpler than it's ended up being so far. But, you know, since when is life ever simple? It actually is kind of cool. I'm going to double check again that the train can actually fit under here. Ooh, that is a tight fit, but it can. It can fit. So, this is the other tricky part, is going to be trying to go under here where I can't see and try to connect these tracks. This is freaking stupid. Oh, just once. I wanted that to work. Nope, don't need that. Pretty much need this. This should just be a big circle that's going around the leg of the dresser. Again, I know you probably can't see. I apologize. I'm just trying to settle this now. Okay. This is the other part that sucks, is that this, every time I move this, it's going to snap or something. Did somebody just fall while I was doing that? Yep, it sure friggin' did. Okay. Okay. I don't have a way to film this, so I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to try it. This is so stupid. But, if it works, it will be kind of cool. I'm not going to... What could possibly go wrong here? Oh my god. Alright, here comes the maiden voyage. It kind of worked. Alright, I'm not going to bore you with that because I gotta figure out a fix for that. Let's try one more thing. That's actually kind of cool, I'm not going to lie. How do I make it stop doing that? Freaking cobwebs all over the thing now. That is actually kind of cool, I'm not going to lie. So, again, I'll show it on camera at another time, but I got a train now that's going like around my dresser. So, I ended up making the best out of a bad situation, long story short. So, back to John. Oh my freaking god. Alright, well, sorry to take so much of your time on that, everybody. So, with the remaining space I have, which I have plenty of, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to build this out. Since I got some stuff to work with. I got the Santa gazebo. I've got the swinging carousel from 2006. Again, that's pretty cool. Let's turn up the lights, see how things look. Pretty nice here. I like that. Oh, god damn, I should not have gone under the dresser. That's actually kind of cool though with that under the dresser like that. Now that I have, you know, time to get used to seeing that. So what can I plug in now? I know I got a couple other things. I've got the windmill. I've got the firehouse. Got some other little village things I can add to this excitement here, if you will. I'm going to have to build this a little bit better. Where is the windmill? Let me guess, I left it upstairs. Of course I did. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? Alright, we still got 3 viewers. Stream has admittedly taken a little longer than I would have thought, but that's okay. We ran into some snags with the train. Yeah, so this is far from done. There's still a little bit of stuff that has to be... I don't know what that phone call said, but yeah, some stuff that's got to be worked out. That's definitely the truth. So, you know, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I think I'm going to probably wrap it up here unless you got any more questions, just because I got to get some stuff straightened out. So, hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. I realize it was a little shorter than the last couple. Hey, B-Mark, you're here just in time for the end of the stream. And Manuel, hey, what's up? Yeah, I suppose since some people actually showed up, I will be taking some questions. Yeah, like I said, this isn't the main Christmas Central. This is just the basement setup. Had some problems with the train, so I had to set it up underneath my dresser, which at first I thought was stupid, but it actually kind of works. The lights you can see around me, I'm going to try to make like a little Christmas village on this. We'll see how well that goes. So again, if anyone has any questions before I close out the stream, I'd be happy to take a little time there. Otherwise, I'm going to start putting some of this stuff away. I got to take the battery acid out of the freaking penguin and figure out what's possessing the penguin race. I know, that sounded super weird. Keep up the good work. Well, I'm trying. If you've checked out the first 2 streams, you already know what I got upstairs. And it's pretty freaking awesome. So, definitely looking forward to improving on that. But for now, let's see if I can't do a little bit more. I know I got other things. Like I said, I've got the, actually, let's see something here. Ah, that gives me an idea. We can make this work. By we, I mean me. But I don't want to, like, kind of bore you with me running back and forth getting everything. So, like I said, if you have any questions, I'm going to do a little quick Q&A before I end. Otherwise, I'm going to just wrap it up. That area is the... Oh, yes, this is the... and I'll show the whole room for a second. This is like the mini Christmas Central. These are extra lights that couldn't fit. Penguin race, things like that. There's a train on the floor that I can't really show because of my camera angle. And then, of course, these little gadgets here. And I got some more I'm going to throw on there. I actually got a couple ideas for that, so we'll see. See how well that goes. But yeah, this is like Christmas Central Junior, if you will. The big one is upstairs. It's not done yet, but it's coming along pretty nicely, I have to say. Right now, my first time ever live streaming Christmas Central, as I've done a couple streams already, but don't want to do that. Ew. But yeah, this is the overflow, if you will, of the room. Let me, let's see here. Step ladder got some use anyway. Sax-a-boom. I got some time, so, you know, I'm just going to be creative with what I got. If anyone else has any questions, I'm still answering them. No, not questions about John Carter. No, we love him. I've got a couple ideas I can work on. Believe it or not, in some ways this is a good thing because there were some Christmas houses I wasn't sure how I was going to hook them up, and now this kind of gives me a way to do that. So that's something for another day. I'll probably show that off later when it's all completed. But for right now, like I said, I'm probably going to close out the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that you'll stay tuned for future Christmas Central streams where I'll be actually showing more of the complete setups plus upstairs, which, again, if you're really curious, I do have a couple streams of that. So they're on YouTube. For right now, I'm going to close things out. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great Christmas season. Of course, this is only the beginning. We're nowhere close to the end, so keep watching Bye Productions, the other videos I have. Really enjoyed interacting with you during this process, and I will see you all very soon. So, again, enjoy it.